No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Alright guys, welcome back to more Ignorance in Basketball. Now before we get into the video, I want to thank everybody who was showing the other videos love. I know it wasn't on the Suns, but I appreciate it. Now as you guys know, when it comes to Phoenix Suns basketball, I am what they would call an emotional fan. And when I saw our squad go down the way that they did, I needed a break. Okay, I couldn't do it. I deleted Bleacher Report. I unsubscribed off of all the basketball stuff. I didn't need to be reminded. Okay, I already had to listen to the Bucks fans. And let me just talk to you people that live in Milwaukee. Disgusting. Let me just talk to you people directly, okay? Just know this. You're just as much of a fucking loser as you were before your team won. You personally accomplished nothing. They will not be sending you any championship rings, any medals. You make just as much as you did before, and you're just as disgusting as you were before. And you still live in Milwaukee. So shut the fuck up. And I'm sorry, I'm still mad if you couldn't tell. That wasn't personal. Or maybe it was. I don't give a shit. But this is not about Milwaukee, disgusting, or the Bucks. Okay, this is about us as a cult, as a community. Now, I'm thinking, obviously, 2021 wasn't the best. Got to the finals, you got to be proud of that. But it didn't end the way we wanted it to. So I'm looking ahead to next season. How do things look? Now, I'm surprised, because the Suns have just gotten so much shit, that people are actually favoriting the Suns to make it to the finals next year. Not everybody, but some people. I'm shocked because last year we know nobody was on our side. And I'm thinking, is it likely to happen again? My conclusion? I don't know yet. I'm not going to hype everybody up because that's what you want to hear. That's not who I am, and it's not what I'm about. But I will say I'm feeling good. You know what? Before I even get into speculation, let's just talk about everything that we haven't talked about yet. So, the Chris Paul signing, right? 4 years, $120 million. Last 2 years, not guaranteed. $30 million a year. It's a lot of fucking money, but hey, it's better than like 45 or whatever he was getting, right? I think, I'm not going to get in the man's pockets. He clearly made a big difference onto the team. I know things were spiraling upwards before, but let's be real. No Chris Paul, no finals, okay? That's just the way it is. And I will say, in Chris Paul's defense, he did have to have surgery on his hand, so I guess it was pretty fucked up. So that makes me feel better. We know it wasn't just a complete choke job with those turnovers. His hand was fucked, or wrist, or whatever it was. So at least there's that. But like, damn, bro, can you please stay healthy? I thought the vegetables were helping. I guess they helped the hamstring, not the wrist. I get it. I don't know what else you need to do. Start taking some fucking calcium vitamins or something. But we need you healthy, Christopher. Damn. Campaign came back, a beautiful thing. I was worried about because I'm sure he was getting offers. This man showed up. He balled the fuck out when nobody was expecting it. We were expecting it, but I mean the league was not expecting this. So I'm sure I think he's getting paid like $7 million a year or something like that. I'm sure he could have made more somewhere else. So Cam, that fucking tells me that you're loyal and you have heart, and I respect you for running it back. I really respect the shit out of that because I'm sure this man could have made more money. Kaminsky re-signed. 1 year. You guys know how I feel about Kaminsky. Come on. I don't hate it. But again, I'm already thinking about the finals. Now, I will say Game 6, you didn't play a lot, Kaminsky, but the minutes you played, you showed the fuck up, and I didn't forget about that. But I also didn't forget about the hundreds of layups that you miss and the lack of athleticism that you have. So it's like you're just going to get punked by whoever. If you're going against a big that isn't garbage, you're going to get punked. So what's the point of having you on the fucking team? That's how I see it. Just get somebody who's at least, like, athletic. I could get a rebound over Kaminsky. Like, damn. Elfrid Payton. I like this signing. He's kind of taking, like, the Galloway more minutes. I'm assuming he's in, like, that position, which, I mean, is kind of weird because he fucking started on a playoff team last season. And now he's, the third string point guard? Like, damn how shit can change. I feel like he got hoed by the media. But I don't fucking know. I didn't watch the Knicks because why would I? I don't know much about him. All I know is he's not a great shooter. He's a scrappy defender, and he's pretty big. He can make plays, so I like that. I think, with a playoff team, the more people, the more shot creators that you have, the better. So I would take that as a win. You got Landry Shamet. As some of you may know, don't like the guy. I try to say what's up to him. Not even say what's up. I just, I saw him at a grocery store. I just gave him a nod. He made eye contact with me and looked away. Like, bitch, who do you think you are? And if I ever see this motherfucker in person and I have any sort of clout, I'm bringing it up because I'm petty and I'm not a bitch. So yes, I will be that guy. I'll be playful about it, but I will bring it up. But even though I don't like Landry as a person, I'm not on the team. So what the fuck does it matter? I like the addition. RIP to the Suns legend, Javon. You will be missed. But I do like what Landry, and I will continue to say your name with that affect or effect. I don't know which one it is. Because fuck you, I'm petty. Do you watch the videos? I do like the addition of Landry because he can shoot. He can shoot. I don't know if I would necessarily say he's like an amazing shot creator. But the more people you have that can shoot, the better. That's the way I see it. He's kind of streaky, but he could hit a couple in a row. So I figure he's more likely to go off than Javon was. So, and like I said, I love Javon and I love his hustle. But in the playoffs, when you're like 6 feet tall, you can really only do so much. Like, these are the people that Javon would have to guard. Like a Kyrie, a Steph, a Damian Lillard. Like, they're used to going off and dropping 50 on people who are 8 inches taller than you and just as athletic and have the same hustle as you. So it's like there's only so much you can do, and they have the star power, so they're going to get you into foul trouble because they're going to get that call over you because nobody knows who you are. That's just how the fucking league works. It sucks and it's bullshit, but it is what it is. So I think this was a good move, and what the fuck are we going to do with the 29th pick anyway? Who gives a shit? Throw that shit in the garbage. So I don't know. I like the move. The Suns didn't have anybody like a JJ Redick type who can, run around screens and shoot. Devin was really like the only guy like that. And now you have another one. So I would say that was a positive move. Now, JaVale McGee, who, if I'm not mistaken, has the same amount of rings as the man Shaq who loves to shit on him. What does that say? I don't know, but it probably says something. Now, we were championing for a JaVale move last season because we knew the fucking Suns needed size, which I think was their fucking downfall. But, hey, at least you got him now. The thing about JaVale is I don't know how many minutes he's really going to be playing. And that's another reason why I don't love the Kaminsky move. Because, what if JaVale's hurt in a playoff series and now we got to rely on fucking Kaminsky to come off the bench? Nah, I don't like that. I don't love that. But, obviously, I'm going to hope everybody's healthy and all that shit, but these are the things that I'm thinking about that could hinder a possible ring season. So, I don't know. But I love the JaVale addition. He's athletic. He does goofy-ass shit sometimes, but it is what it is. We saw Dario and fucking Kaminsky do a bunch of goofy shit, but they don't really have any upside. I'm sorry, Sarge has no upside. Dario is the greatest athlete of all time. And if you get that joke, you're real. And if you don't, just keep watching and eventually you'll get there. So in conclusion, I think all of the signings have been positive. I think all the trades that were made, the one trade that was made was a good move. I hate to see Javon go, but, what can you do? If I was a GM, I would have done the same shit. So I like the roster so far. I'm curious to see what else they're going to do. One thing I will say is I think the Suns still need an athletic 4. I'm thinking about them going against the Lakers, and you're going to have this same problem unless you play DA at the 4 and play JaVale at the 5, which is you could do that. But, do you really want to go that fucking big? I don't think so. I saw some stuff about Thaddeus Young. I haven't seen him play in so fucking long. I don't even know what that would look like, if that would be a great fit. I'm still rooting for Sticks. Us deep in the cult, especially in the Discord, we are all about Sticks. We believe this man has a lot of upside, And I feel like trading him away for like somebody that's probably going to be on the team for like a year isn't a great move. I don't think so. I would have went for it last year, but this year it's like, I don't know. I don't love it. I honestly think you could probably get him good enough to start. I'm hopeful for that. I think that's a possibility. I think what they did last year with Kaminsky and Crowder, they could do this year with Sticks and Crowder. Now, honestly, I haven't watched any of the Sticks Summer League stuff. I've been looking up his stats a bit. I told you that fucking finals hurt me, so I had to take a step away. But you guys who've been watching Sticks play, like for real, not just watching highlights, but I mean watching the actual Summer League games, let me know how you guys feel about that. Let me know how you guys feel about Sticks starting some games next year. Or at least playing in some games. You know, I'm thinking he come off the bench first and then eventually work his way up to where Kaminsky was at like mid-season last year. I think that could be muy bien. So, like I said, is it going to be ring season again? I don't know. I think we gotta look. Well, let's talk about the other teams real quick. The Lakers are an obvious threat, as they were last year. Anthony Davis is still going to be a fucking problem if he's healthy, which he probably will be. LeBron obviously is pretty good. I don't know if you heard, he's pretty good at basketball. And now they have Russell Westbrook. Now, the one thing I'll say about that, I don't really feel like they lost a lot. I think it was a pretty good trade. But just surrounding LeBron with people that do dumb shit and can't shoot, I just don't think is the move. But, I mean, I guess they got better, so I don't know. This could be a fucking terrible thing. It could be great. We'll see how it plays out. I wouldn't be totally surprised if they traded Russell Westbrook midseason. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if that happened. I'd be a little surprised, but I could see it. I could definitely see it. So, I don't know. I think we have to find out, wait, and see. Now, the Clippers, we don't know where Kawhi is at, and if he's not playing, they're gonna suck. Ha, Patrick Beverly, you fucking bitch. Get the fuck out of my city. I'm so glad your disgusting ass got traded. Fuck you. You are human garbage. Human garbage. Now I can already hear that. But what about the Jazz? I don't ever want to hear anything from a Jazz fan. This organization is a fucking joke. Every time they have a chance to do something, they fuck it up. And if you're a Jazz fan, just know that, hey, it's not your fault. You're not playing. You just happen to live in this city that has no jazz music. It's not on you. But acknowledge that your team fucks up quite a bit. I don't want to hear shit about the fucking Jazz. The Nuggets got swept. I don't think Jamal Murray's the difference between winning a series and getting swept. Fuck off. Especially when the Suns, I think, are a better team now than they were last season. So, shut the fuck up. And that's it. The Trailblazers, Jesus, what's even going to happen with them? So, and the Mavericks, hilarious. So, as of now, August 19th, 2021, that's what I'm thinking about the Suns. I think they have a lot of upside. I'm still curious to see what they're going to do about that 4 position. I think every move James Jones has made has been A1. I'm loving it. So, you guys let me know in the comments how you feel about the team, what moves you think need to be made, what you're looking for, what you're looking forward to, and all that. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.